College hoops are back. A lot has changed since Baylor captured its first national championship 7 months ago. Players transferred at a record rate, multiple highly touted recruits reclassified, and a college basketball icon announced his imminent retirement. There are plenty of compelling storylines to look forward to in this NCAA bball campaign. So let's dive in. Sit back, relax, and take this in. This episode is presented by Advil, fast pain relief you can trust. And before we start, be sure to hit that subscribe button for us. We're inching closer to 80,000 subs and we want you to be a part of that. Now let's get started. Legendary Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski is finally calling it a career, but we'll get one more season with Coach K. He's guided the Blue Devils to 15 ACC tournament crowns and nearly 1,100 wins during his illustrious 41-year run. So don't expect the Hall of Famer to go out quietly. Duke will be must-watch basketball this season, with freshman phenom Paolo Banchero leading another strong recruiting class. Banchero has an NBA-ready body and affects the game at both ends of the floor. The 6'10", 250-pound forward can knock down shots from the perimeter, handle the ball in the open court, and defend at a high level. Also, who doesn't love a great farewell tour? And that's a perfect segue into Take This In trivia presented by Advil, fast pain relief you can trust. How many national titles does Duke have under Coach K? The answer is 5. In 1991, 1992, 2001, 2010, and most recently, 2015, when Jahlil Okafor, Tyus Jones, and Justice Winslow led the team to a title. Now back to the video. Meanwhile, in Memphis, Penny Hardaway has recruited some of the top high school prospects during his short coaching tenure, but he doesn't have a single NCAA tournament appearance to show for it. The four-time NBA All-Star will hope to change that under similar circumstances this season. Projected top 5 picks Jalen Duren and Imani Bates reclassified and headlined the nation's #1 recruiting class. The Tigers also returned 3 starters from their 2021 NIT championship squad, and they added former top 40 prospect Earl Timberlake via transfer from Miami. Memphis has been one of the NCAA's best defensive teams under Hardaway, finishing 1st and 5th respectively in opponent field goal percentage over the past 2 seasons. The Tigers have the ingredients to make a Final Four run, though it'll be on Hardaway to maximize the players at his disposal. After a down season for some of college basketball's biggest programs, the Blue Bloods are officially back in 2021-2022. All 4 of UCLA, Kansas, Duke, and Kentucky begin the season in the AP Polls top 10, while North Carolina sits at number 19. Each one of these historically great schools has a must-watch team this season. UCLA brings back its entire core from a magical Final Four run, while Kansas retooled by adding transfer Remy Martin to a solid roster. Kentucky brings in a plethora of experienced transfers, and North Carolina begins life without legendary coach Roy Williams. With all of these squads returning to peak form, the college basketball landscape feels right once again. Although Gonzaga lost 3 starters to the NBA, the team remains among the favorites to cut down the nets in New Orleans. Reigning Karl Malone Award winner Drew Timme and point guard Andrew Nembhard returned from last year's offensive juggernaut. The Bulldogs duo is joined by a loaded recruiting class that features consensus #1 prospect Chet Holmgren, as well as 5-star guards Hunter Salas and Nolan Hickman. Between Timme's low post dominance and Holmgren's perimeter touch, there might not be a better front court tandem in college hoops. Gonzaga has fallen 1 win short of a national championship in 2 of the past 5 seasons. Can Mark Few and co. finally get the job done? The Big Ten is putting its name on the line this season with most of the nation's best big men residing in the Midwest. The list begins with 2 second-team All-Americans in Illinois' Kofi Cockburn and Michigan's Hunter Dickinson. Both stand at over 7 feet and both use their physical presence to dominate the action down low. Not to be outdone, Ohio State's E.J. Liddell and Indiana's Tracy Jackson Davis are smaller, mobile bigs who can light it up offensively. This is all before mentioning Purdue's duo of Travion Williams and 7'4" Zach Edey, who'll spend most of the time sharing the floor together for the Boilermakers. Last but not least, if Chris Beard could take middling Texas Tech to the national championship game, the sky's the limit with the resources he has with Texas. Beard has already put together an all-star cast of assistant coaches and a deep, talented roster. He landed 3 transfers that made all-conference team at their previous schools and brought back 2 of Texas's 3 leading scorers from last season. The Longhorns have a legitimate case at having the best 10-man rotation in the country. Tons of storylines, tons of players, and teams to be excited about. But what are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.